So yeah, we're getting aggregation. We're getting dendrites right now. So hold on, let me catch a big one of the bigger snowflakes. Here we go. See? They're basically clustered together. The type of snowflakes we're getting are dendrites. See if I can catch a perfect dendrite. There we go. There's one right there. Dendrite. Even though it's very cold, it's below freezing, it's very humid outside, so the flakes are all sticking together. And there's no wind, so it's completely coming down vertically. With a little bit of excite of this. See, every time I change the position, it... So yeah, the forecast is for, they said 4 to 6 inches of snow for Oswego, but they said 4 to 7 inches, but I'm only predicting 1 to 3. I believe the heaviest snow will go to my south.
Hey Siri, call Haley.
Yeah, this is a very light, like it's a very fluffy snow, but they're all stuck together. However, we are getting the dendrites. Yeah, the dendrite growth zone is very cold. It's in the teens up there, just a few thousand feet up. Because I've looked, the heaviest of the snow is, most of the snow is falling from a base around 6,000 to 7,000 feet. And most of it are dendrites, which mean, actually it's all dendrites, which means the temperatures are in the teens from where the snow is forming. The formation of the snow is from a temperature altitude around between 10 and 15 degrees, but it's below 20. See, I made a rub here earlier when it was snowing. Now this much snow has accumulated. We have just about under an inch of snow so far has fallen. It's about half an inch right now. Half an inch to an inch of snow. Johnny, there's not enough snow, Johnny. And the snow is too dry. I'm sorry. Oh, please share my video, but not the way that you get in trouble. I don't want you to get a copyright strike. So this snow is very chunky, yet it's cold out. It's below freezing. Normally, chunky snow means it's above freezing, but you could also get chunkier snow when it's very humid outside, because it's the moisture that allows the snow to form together. So right here, I'm measuring the amount of snow we have. We have just under an inch, just about an inch of snow. But it's a very light, fluffy snow. See, it's like, I'm going to try to make a snowball, but see, can't really. Snow is just too light. It's too light of a snow. Can't really make snowballs from this type of snow, unfortunately. Or even snowmen. You would need temperatures in the low 30s for that. You need a wet snow to make a snowball. The ideal temperatures for making snowball is when you have needles or a wetter snow. This is a drier snow. This is about a 1 inch of liquid is equal to 15 to 1 inch snowfall ratio. Ideal snowfall ratios for a snowman or a snowball is 10 to 1. This is about a 15 to 1 snowfall water ratio. Even though it's warmer at ground level, the temperature until the freezing point doesn't really change the type of snow until you get near the freezing mark, like above 30. But we're below 30 right now, so it's still a very fluffy snow. See, I'm gonna move it off and see, it's like a powder. Just, it doesn't really come right off as a heap. It comes off as a powder spread around. This is the beautiful, like this is the type of snow that won't stick to trees that much. See, it's not sticking to trees, but it will like accumulate very fast or on the grass. Like we just started snowing like about a couple hours ago, and now we're starting to have a bit of a coating. About an inch of snow. 3/4 of an inch. We're under a winter weather advisory, but it's for what's coming tonight, not for this. The lake effect is going to come in later tonight as this precip pulls out. For my forecast calls for about 1 to 4 inches of snow in Oswego. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't even get an inch, because it's going to be where the heaviest of the snow is. If you're not in the snow band, you might just get a few flakes if you're not in the most persistent banding. This snow is forming because of the low pressure system that's passing by south. It's just moisture, basically. This is just from moisture in the air. I'm actually going to show you the radar. See, this is looking aloft. So there's no snow below 12,000 feet. Well, most of the snow, see, there's some snow falling, but then you get a layer of snow at around 3,000 feet. So what this is telling me is basically that, see, there's another, see, this is basically, see how it just changes density? So you're having another layer of snow formation just aloft. Let's look at the Buffalo radar, for example. See, there's still snow falling. The snow we're getting is coming in from the southwest and northeast. This is what we're getting. This is not lake effect. Neither is this. None of this is lake effect. You see how it's coming off the land?
Are you looking for something? Okay.
Neither of this is lake effect. Let's go back to Michigan. This is lake effect. See, coming off the lake, that's lake effect. Going to Cleveland, lake effect. That's not lake effect. This, however, that is lake effect right there. We still have to get through this batch first. And there, oh, that's actually a little bit of a squall coming in. That's a bit of a snow squall. This might be lake effect. Let's check. Yeah, that might actually be a lake effect event, or a snow squall. I believe that's actually a snow squall coming in. Let's check the velocity. See if there's any wind with that. Could be a wind shift with that. Yep. That actually might be a squall. See that wind coming in? That's actually a squall. Yep, so that's actually a snow squall coming in. However, it's pretty low to the ground because you're not seeing it on radar from Buffalo. Which means it's not that high based. So this snow is probably going to continue for the next couple hours. According to the radar, we're actually getting the heaviest snow right now. I mean, it hasn't really picked up much. I mean, this is showing aloft. In fact, I'm seeing patches of clearing, or patches in the breaking of the lower clouds, because there's like some cumulus clouds that are coming over us, but most of the clouds are actually falling above the cumulus lit. So basically, that lower cloud that you're seeing that's moving really slowly, I could barely see it moving. That's about 4,000 or 5,000 feet up. And that's why you're seeing that layer right there, see? So that's probably where the aggregation is happening, because that's where you're having your highest moisture. So it's that moisture that's allowing the snowflakes to aggregate or conjoin together. What aggregation is basically where snowflakes that are separate conjoin together. Usually it happens when temperatures are near freezing and when you have melting. However, by passing through those clouds, which are super cooled water droplets, because that's a water-based cloud, that's the lower ones. And so that extra moisture is allowing the snowflakes to aggregate together because it's falling through an area with 100% humidity. Like the humidity is so high that you're having clouds forming. And those clouds that are just above me is what is allowing the snowflakes to aggregate. And the temperatures are not that far off from freezing in that layer. The dew point is in the mid-20s, so... And my steam is, the steam out of my breath is coming out pretty easily. That means the air layer below that stratocumulus layer is pretty humid. Plus, we had some freezing drizzle earlier today. So that means that there was enough humidity for supercooled water droplets to fall as drizzle, even though temps were in the 20s. So basically, what we're seeing right now is a very humid environment. Even though it's cold out, it's a very humid cold. Dew points here are in the 20s. Humidity is about 70 to 80% right now. If I were to look up the humidity for Oswego, you would see. So let's type in Oswego. See? Let's go to Oswego, New York. See, it's 28 degrees. The humidity is around 82%. So dew points are still in the 20s. Temperatures are in the 20s. So it is humid. See, it's saying light snow. I believe this is... Where is this for? Make sure it's Oswego or... Yeah, Syracuse. It's a little bit to my south. So humidity here is probably around the same, maybe a little bit higher because we're near the lake. So...
And while logging, while coming, just
see, the dew point even came up a little bit. So the humidity rose up to 80-something%. Especially as the snow came in initially. It was actually pretty humid as the snow came in. See, it says the winds are calm. Yeah, the winds really are calm. They're completely calm right now. So I'm going to go back to radar scope. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to try to end the stream. Oh, thank you so much. Hey, Uncle Mike. Thank you for watching. Well, anyway, I'm ending the live stream. I have to go to class. My phone's about 10% right now. Check. Yep, 11%. I gotta go. Thank you for watching.